Hey guys. I'm knackered. Well. 20 fights, 20 KOs, into the Buddhism. Artur Beterbiev stops Callum Smith in round 7 in a total destruction, as predicted. Listen, Artur, I don't know if this is on the slide, which I thought you could be on. I don't know. But when a super elite person is on the slide, they're still elite. You know, we said that Lomo's potentially on the slide. He still beats like 95% of his division. Alexander Usyk could still probably beat 90% of his if he was still in the cruiserweight. Maybe tiny little bit different in the heavyweights, but he still, for the most part, would still have the most elite skills than a lot of the current heavyweights. So, you know, there's levels to this shit. Now, Artur Beterbiev, I was like, my prediction was, stand by this. I always knew he could get Callum out earlier, and I thought by round four was going to be when he was going to get him out. But I did predict, as you saw, around 6 to 8. He needs the rounds. He hasn't really fought much. When was Beterbiev's last fight? What did I say, last year? Somewhere. Listen, he came out round 1 straight away. Instead of being slow, his usual slow start self, he said, I'm getting you out of here. That's why I was like, oh my God. Pace ramped up straight away on Callum. I gave Beterbiev round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. He took off round 5. Gave him round 6. And obviously he stopped Callum round 7. I mean, Callum Smith didn't have any answers. Beterbiev landed some beautiful shots. Uppercuts, cut off the ring. His ring IQ is definitely underrated. He's a boxer puncher, but he's a boxer with a hell of a punch. Yeah, crazy. Hell of a punch. 100% knockout ratio. Callum would look like he was just... Really, he doesn't look competitive. I kind of knew he was going to get knocked out. You know, everybody keeps saying, like, if anyone can beat Beterbiev, Callum Smith can. And I was like, oh, no, he can't. Just like Billy Joe Saunders couldn't beat Canelo. I told people this, and, you know, it's not about being patriotic. Yeah, you want to see a Brit win, so whatever. I just want to see, like, a good fight sometimes, and sometimes it's not about patriotism. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just do it on style for style matchups. Who I think's gonna win, and how they're gonna win it, and then there may be who I'm rooting for to win. So yeah, I just knew Callum Smith isn't gonna be the guy that upsets that 100% knockout ratio. He's just not. If you look at Callum Smith's style, always was a massive 168 pounder. Shouldn't have been there. He's like 6'3", goes up to 175. His style ain't made of that. He knocked out his last opponent. He's been doing a couple knockouts, 2 rounds here and there, but it just shows you. Because when he was hitting Beterbiev, got Beterbiev on just a couple body shots, couple hooks. They did nothing. Beterbiev said, I am Ruski. The Ruski is in the Buddhism. It's a Stoic Buddhism. Yeah, they just looked like, his fists looked like they were made of pillows, mate. I was like, God, this is wild. So by the time I thought, you know, that Callum would start to flail mid-rounds, and kind of that's what happened. And yeah, he just had no answers. His footwork didn't look great. He was all over the place, and then he got dropped twice in round 7. He's just getting brutalised. I mean, his face was busted up. You should see it today. I saw it today. It's whoa. His nose looked like it was contorted. The playbacks was like his jaw was flying out of the building. Like it was crazy. He had a massive gash by about round 3. Yeah, he was just getting broken that went down. Yeah, Beterbiev just said, I want to get you out of here quicker than later. And brutalise you because, you know, atypical finding. And you said something, which Callum Smith is in his right to, because I don't know all this atypical, but we'll talk about it on the weekly wrap-up show. And, yeah, it was a masterful performance. Underrated, as usual, boxing skills with Artur. And, you know, punchers are always looked at as solely punchers, but no, this geezer's a boxer, 400 plus amateur fights. 38 years old. Fucking hell. That's all I got to say. That's all she wrote, mate. He just teed off on poor Smith, and if there was only one person that could beat Artur Beterbiev, it wasn't Callum Smith. Listen, Callum Smith spent far too much time on the ropes. You can't spend time on the ropes like the ropes is where you're supposed to be. He a couple of times did held centre of ring, but, you know, from rounds 1 to 3, he was pretty much on the back foot, getting pushed back by the huge shots that were landing, some big, massive bombs, power shots. I know from round 1, Callum Smith saw that, he was like, nah. Yeah, that's what you give Anthony Yard props. I'm still pissed off of how it ended, but Anthony Yard, way better fight, way better, much more competitive, just better in all facets. This fight, I give it 4 out of 10 in performance from Callum Smith. It just didn't seem like he was even really in the fight. Whereas Anthony Yard banged. Yeah, I didn't like that. There was a towel thrown in, but hey-ho. And then Buddy McGirt threw in the towel for this one. I get it more, but I mean, this is a title fight. I expect shields to be going on, but I don't know. Maybe the shield thing is different in this era, but I just thought I'd state that. But yeah, Callum Smith got hit with, like, he knew the power from the first round. He was like, don't want none of this on your bike, son. As soon as Beterbiev knew that Callum Smith power wasn't a thing, he just, like I said, just all walking down. So, anyway, I just thought I'd bring it from me to you, from you to me. You dares, Rodders. You dares. I'm gone. Congratulations to Artur Beterbiev. He has called out Dmitry Bivol, another fellow Ruski. So it's Ruski versus Ruski. Oh, that'd be great to see. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, undisputed. Come box with CHANN. Shouts out to, yeah, like I said, Artur, and commiserations to Callum Smith. CHANN. The Ruskies are in the building. CHANN.